Yeah, boy, back up in here, and I got some comic books from Dan Elsen. Dan, see this right here? See that name? See how it says Dan? Listen, it says Dan Elsen, but it should say Dan the Man Elsen. He's humble. He doesn't like to show out, but I always insist that he address it Dan the Man Elden. He sent me some comic books, y'all. Or maybe it's drug money. I don't know. Could be some payoff money, hush money. Dan has been known to be involved in the dirty game of world domination, espionage, and international intrigue. So I'm never sure exactly what he sends me. But I think it's comic books. I think these are going to be comic books in here. I am very excited. Let's rip into this thing and see exactly what we got going here. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Make sure y'all go check out Dan's channel, Cool Comic Book Channel. And you can find it simply under Dan Elsen. It's that simple. That's all you got to do. If I remember, which I probably won't, I'll put it below. So take a quick look below. If it's not there, then you know I failed miserably. But go to Dan's channel, check out his comic book channel, comic book hauls, comic cons, all of that good stuff. Tell him Daryl D sent you. And you can thank me later. Alright, we're inside of the package. Ooh, I see something I like already. I see something I like already. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Okay, so I had found recently on one of my recent, well, sometime within the last year, I think, I hit up, I think, some dollar boxes or maybe some 50-cent boxes, and I found this book called Pilgrim or something like that, some kind of Pilgrim book. And then Dan was telling me that there were a few different titles under that whole Pilgrim thing. And he said he had a few. And if I would like them, I said, heck yeah. What are you, nuts? And he sent me this book. It's called Just a Pilgrim. So I know mine is not called Just a Pilgrim. Mine is called either just Pilgrim or Pilgrim something. But wow, these covers look incredible. So look what he sent me. And this is, I can't pronounce that. Look at this. This is issue number 1 of Just a Pilgrim. Man, look at that art. Look at that. So he sent me number 1. Here's number 2. Look at that. Then we have number 3. Man, these are all like mint condition too. Wow. I love Western comics. Number 4, I don't know what to expect here. Look at that. Number 5. Wow. Thank you, Dan. And this one, I don't know, limited preview edition. Oh, okay, so this must be before issue number 1. Oh, okay, it passed the artwork test. Black Bull Comics? Never heard of that before. What is this, from the year 2000? Wow. Wow. So yeah, I know whichever title I have, it's not this one. And I know I don't have any of these. I didn't even know there was more than one book under this title. And I'm looking forward to reading that. Thank you so much, Dan. Oh, I see something else I like. Something else I don't have. So based off of I think it was one of Dan's videos. I was watching one of his videos, and he was talking about this book called Nemesis. And I had picked up, I don't know, 1 or 2 copies or something like that. And I think I went out that same day. It was either that same day or the very next day. And I found, I think, a couple of them. And then he was telling me about there's more than one under that title as well. So he sent me some, and I don't have these, so that's cool. It's definitely under a different title or something. But this is Nemesis issue number 2. Here's number 3. Check that out. And number 4, I'm digging that cover. Look at that. Number 4, Dan the Man. Okay, what is this? This is a, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Let me look inside. I don't want to butcher this, but I probably will anyway. Okay. Where do I, there's no info on the first page. Where do I have to go? Okay, Evangeline, issue number 1. Look at this. I've never seen this book before. I don't know what company this is. LP Records? I think he was telling me about this. Look at this wraparound cover. I could have swore that Dan was talking about a book that kind of tied in with the music industry. Am I right about that, Dan? Or maybe that's just my imagination. Maybe I dreamt it. Oh, I love the colors in here. Look at the, check this out. See how you got a lot of pinks and reds in there? And then you flip over one page and you got a lot of blues and yellows. And it keeps changing like that throughout the book. Look at all this orange. Yes. Looks like a very interesting story. Oh, forgot how to pronounce it already. Evangeline. Am I pronouncing that right, or am I butchering it? Thank you, Dan. Wow. I wonder what year is this from. I can't even tell. It looks like the early 80s. But I can't tell. Lodestone Publishing out of Brooklyn. Weird. Right on. Thank you, Dan. I have to get right into these right away. I just remember earlier I spilled some pickle juice on the box, but I'm happy to announce that nothing was damaged. But they were some good pickles. All right. The Expatriate? Is that what it's? Patriot? The Expatriate. Number 1 from Image Comics. Am I saying that correctly? Oh, check this out. It's like a flip cover, too. Number one, what is this about? I can tell you right now, I definitely like this cover better. I like that cover. That's a story I want to read, man. This is cool. I've never heard of this book. It's on Image, so oh, I love this art. I love this art. I gotta read this tonight. I gotta read this one tonight. Dan, thank you, man. Here's one called from Vertigo, The Filth. The Filth. I can pronounce filth because I've been involved in a lot of it over the years. The Filth. What is this about? Now, this cover, I gotta crack this open. This cover is, doesn't really give you a good idea of what's inside. 2 versus 12. Is that what that means? Grant Morrison, Chris Weston, Gary Erskine. I don't know. I'm too old to be figuring out these names and spellings and pronunciations. Okay. I'm not sure what this is about, but I like it. I'm reading. Oh, wow. Yeah. I have to dig into these immediately. What issue is this? Number 1. Us versus Them. Okay. There it is. I got to get into both of these tonight. I got to do it. Might have to do it right after I end this video. You sent me some really interesting stuff, Dan. Thank you very much. Dan even sent me 2 comic magazines. This is called Savage Tales. Now, I definitely want somebody, because I've never read this book, so I don't know what this book is about, but somebody down below tell me what this book is about. Or even you, Dan, tell me what this is about. This is issue number 3. Now, I've seen these at Champion Comics a lot, but I've seen them around a lot, but I've never actually read this book. It's a Marvel magazine, too. Ooh, I'm digging the artwork. This definitely passed the art test. So Dan sent me number 3, and he sent me number 5. Got the 2 honeys on the front, you know what I mean? Ooh. Must have been couple of bad dudes there to get that kind of treatment. Yes, indeed. I'm loving this art. Probably the same artist. Wow. Oh, wow. This is awesome. I may have to start picking these up. Just by the covers, because it looks like, all of those other, like, epic or heavy metal where it's got different stories in them. So this looks to have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different stories in here. I had no idea. I'm definitely gonna have to start picking these up when I see them, and I usually see them for pretty cheap. I know there's at Champion, I've seen some of these in the dollar magazine bins, and then of course they have the whole run in mint condition, so I'll be well covered. Thank you so much, Dan. This is incredible. I can't wait to get into these. I'm going to start on them immediately. See, this is the kind of thing that happens when you meet cool people and you befriend them. Then you start getting cool stuff like this in the mail. Now, don't you guys go out and just think, hey, you can be like Daryl D and, meet cool people and get all kind of free stuff. It doesn't just come that easy, it's almost like you. I can't even teach it to you. It's inborn. You know what I mean? Like a like a stanza on Seinfeld. It's inborn, George Costanza style. You understand what I mean? So, but stick with me. Stick with me. I'll shoot you some notes or whatever I gotta do. Dan, thank you very much. I'm gonna get digging on these, and thank you guys for hanging out and watch this super cool unboxing. Again, Dan the Man Elsen, or on YouTube, just Dan Elsen. Just look him up. If you dig comics, if you dig comic hauls and comic cons, look him up. Tell him Daryl D sent you. All right? See you next time. Peace.